Madness 80 Thor themed video. Thor 1, the first Thor with Odin, and Thor Ragnarok Surtur, which is one of my favorite Marvel films. Definitely top 5 Marvel films. Both figures look fantastic. I only wish we had a road-worn Thor to go with this Surtur, and that's the Thor at the beginning of the movie. Long hair and just kind of road-worn. Odin here looking fantastic. Both of these are from Target. This was, I see him on the shelves, you know, compared to anybody else. So if you need an Odin, check your Targets. Check Target.com. You can probably get one shipped there or to your house. Odin, the king of Asgard, protector of the 9 realms, and father of Thor. Odin has learned to appreciate peace over the centuries. And as for Surtur, fantastic Thor Ragnarok movie poster. Man, that's good. Empowered by the eternal flame, the demon Surtur rises from the ashes to unleash his fury upon Asgard. Ripping these open. Odin, Surtur unboxed so you could see the scale. So from what I understand, this is the Surtur from the beginning of the film, not the one that's laying waste to Asgard, or, you know, doing Ragnarok, or however you use that as a verb. But we'll take a look at Anthony Hopkins' Odin first. This is cool. Not necessarily a figure I was excited for or thought we really needed, but I'm happy we got it nonetheless. I thought this head had this helmet sculpted on, but it isn't. It just fits so well. And unfortunately, it doesn't fit on the other head, but I'll show you that after. Look at that. I think they could have done more wrinkles or pockmarks or whatever to make him look like an older gentleman. I mean, there's plenty of reference of Sir Anthony Hopkins out there. Armor looking fantastic. Look at the sculpted detail there. Browns, the pants, the boots. Cape is nice. Since this is an MCU figure, I would have liked seeing maybe some dark tones in the hair and some darker paint in the folds of this cape. Comic version, you know, I understand the bright colors, and I think those look fantastic. But this looks good. Look at the eye patch. I do get some, like they stopped painting it halfway, so there's some flesh tone on his patch there and at the top. Scar looks nice. Eye looks nice. You can see that print tech. Face scan, whatever you want to call it. Pretty decent. We'll get the other head on there. So I know people think this looks like that meme dude, the old meme guy. Let's get this head on. This is Odin, happy, jolly. Same type of paint there. I'll have to let me know if your paint is kind of just whack and incomplete on the eye patch. But it looks all right. Sir Anthony Hopkins. Helmet again doesn't fit on there. So the little, you know, how the hair is sculpted makes all the difference in the world. So you can see it's flowing out past the ear there, resting behind the ear there. And it kind of dips in more here. It looks good. So you have your choice of happy, unhelmeted Odin, stoic, unhelmeted Odin, or just stoic Odin with his helmet on. Decent gold. It is a little flimsy, so in the package like this it's no symmetry here. You know, I'll have to heat that up and fix that. But honestly, it doesn't bother me too much. So he does come with a staff and an extra pair of hands in addition to that head. So here's his staff. It's okay gold, but nice detail sculpted into it. I don't know what kind of plastic they could have used to make this look more believable in gold. So his hands in package. That and that both can hold the spear, scepter. What is it when you're a king? I don't know. Got this relaxed looking hand here and a fisted hand as well. So finally, MCU Odin. What's crazy is, so this is, I mean, they can do more figures from the Infinity Saga. I'd still like to see the Warriors 3 in comic and in movie form. We do got a Lady Sif that came with a Thor from, I believe, the Dark World, from the last Infinity Saga, or Marvel 80 years, or MCU 10 years set of figures. Frigga, I don't know if I want a Frigga, but there's plenty of Thor left. In terms of articulation, so we saw his head. It is a dumbbell with some crazy range. You won't get that range, or will you? I mean, that's all right, decent tilt. Hair is hindering a lot of the movement though. but it looks good. Other than that, this cape is not removable, so obviously this is going to be hindered. We'll focus on this side. Up only so far. So you can see the shoulder pads. It's one of those that rotate with the figure. With bicep. Double jointed, pinless elbows. Looking decent. I'm not getting movement there. There we go. All wrists have, oh no, this has the up down. The other ones have this one as well. And then these have the regular hinges we're used to, which is awesome. Nice range of movement there. I don't know how articulated you want your Odin. Some of you guys get pretty pissy when these non-athletic or non-acrobatic characters don't have acrobatic articulation. Get over it. Pinless knees, looking fantastic. Thigh cut. No boot cut, which stay tuned because there's boot cut where there shouldn't be later on. This is hindered, the back movement, but you do get some forward and a decent rocker. Awesome. I think he is going to be not necessarily the peg warmer, but the common figure to find on pegs for this Infinity Saga. I haven't seen anyone else, honestly. Everybody else I've gotten online. And I think the only exclusive figures from this are Captain America, Endgame Captain America, and Happy Hogan. I could be wrong. Let me know. Let's move on to Surtur, the big guy. I might have to adjust my camera again. Give me a second. Boo, here's Surtur. Looking cool, you know, it's not, I'm not going to use fantastic here. There's some gripes. For me, it's the type of plastic. I feel like if this falls, it could shatter. I don't know why they went with this. I don't know if because of transparent plastics tend to get gummy and just old. However, I feel like this could get brittle. They did use a different plastic for the arms, or for different parts of the figure. Most of the arms, I would say. But you can see it's not as translucent or transparent as these pieces here. So maybe that's why they went with that. Nice little flame effects here. They look like they're glued on. Yelling face. I might have been okay with a stoic face. Something a little more neutral. It looks good. His eyebrow looking fantastic. It's a joke, I know. Watch the movie. Looking good. A lot of burnt pieces. This is, I mean, it looks like candy almost. Pinless legs. What's interesting is usually they find a use for other characters with molds. I don't know what the heck else they could use this figure for. Let me know if you have any ideas. Frost Giant, just paint it blue. I don't know, smooth it out. We could use Laufey. Yeah, but it's more charred than a burning figure. I mean, like, I guess certain parts of him are like fizzled out because of the flame. I don't know, you let me know your thoughts in the comments, but I like this. Again, I would love a road-worn Thor to go with this. I think Legends would knock it out of the park. So in terms of, I don't want to pop this off because of the type of plastic, so, but we got some decent movement there. If you're somebody who stores their figures, this guy might need to be on top in a bin away from everybody else, so you don't have figures coming down, because it's just pretty flimsy, or, you know, it's pretty thin plastic. This might even peel off at some point. I don't know. Shoulders, dude. So this is only going to here because you could see the charred part goes there, and then and this one's even worse. Look at that. Is that just mine? Let me know how yours is. But what the heck? Bicep, double jointed elbows. Look at that. Pinless, looking fantastic. So he does come with other hands. So this is going to be a sword wielding hand, as you can see by the type of articulation is there. This is a back and forth, and then he has an open hand, which this looks fantastic. This is sculpted nicely, and then a fisted hand to, you know, be mad at Thor with. Nice rotation at top, up top, excuse me. Diaphragm is that. However, he does have an ab, which is decent. Look at that. So because of how he is and sculpted, there is no waist, but legs are out to there, out to here. Thigh cuts do look almost out of place. Of course, he's naked, or he is what he is, and there's no, you know, there's nothing. So these cuts are going to look unnatural. Knees feel like I'm going to break this, honestly. So if this breaks on camera, someone send me a replacement. Just kidding, I'm not popular enough. And then there's not, it's not a boot cut, but it's an ankle cut, which again, you know, Odin could have benefited from a boot cut, but it is what it is. This is just odd. It seems odd to me. I mean, a lot of figures go without it, especially since he's, again, naked, or he is what he is. But this one's kind of loose on mine, with feet up, down. Oh, man, does he not? Yeah, there we go. The pivot's on like a ratchet. It has a little ratchet joint in there. But looks sweet. His sword, man, this is cool. If you collect Mythic Legions, that's what this kind of reminds me of, although this is the sword in the film, but it fits right in. A couple of those Mythic Legion guys like to throw anything medieval or fantasy, godlike stuff into their collections. And here he is. I think he was dragging it most of the time, right, in the beginning of the film. Looking awesome. The only figure I brought for comparison, again, we don't have a road-worn Thor, but here is the Thor that came with Lady Sif. And looks good. Next to his father. I feel like Odin, oh man, that looks small. I know Odin was standing above him usually, like on his throne and stuff like that, but I gotta rethink of these scenes where they're together. So I think he might be a little too small. You let me know, but I'm happy. Thor, Thor, Thor. I can't wait to see what we get with Thor, Love and Thunder next year. So thank you for watching again. Marvel Legends, they don't stop. There's Marvel Legends reveals every week, it seems, and it's a very healthy toy line. So thank you for watching. Please like, comment, subscribe, and I'll see you in the next video.